Every single Nigeria that contributed to support Lucky Udo is part of the problem of Nigeria. And I know why I say this. A lot of people will say, is this not the man of thought, the same man of thought who talks about being generous, who sometimes online supports people? Why will you not support the idea that people should contribute to Lucky Udo? So to Chief Priest and every other person who contributed to Lucky Udo, first I would want to say you guys are part of the problem of Nigeria and you are a failure in your giving. You did not actually give, you actually tried to boast. Now, why am I saying this? You see, we have made a mistake in this country a couple of times and we continue in that mistake. When a particular boy called Very Dark Man, a guy who talked about his past and he says, I used to do noodles. I used to sell my own body out to be able to make money. And because I have come to the limelight, that is just by my past. It has nothing to do with my presence now. Then he came out and he says, I need money for NGO. You guys contributed money. Everybody contributed, including myself. But I am not that foolish. I don't repeat my mistakes twice. Nigerians contributed. And what did the guy show with that? Now he's challenging people for 100 million to go to China. The reality is that we built a monster ignoring his past. A man should be interested in a woman's past. A woman should be interested in a man's future. The future of Lucky Udo is not certain at this point. I can bet any Nigeria that Lucky Udo will be broke in the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, when I say broke, I mean like maybe nobody will hear about him. It might be some of those people that they will not say, do you remember this guy, Lucky Udo? Who used to remember other people in the past? That is the situation. You know why? There are certain principles that makes a man. Certain principles that will make you as a man to be called a man. When I spoke about the things that I've been through in my life and I said, I as a person, I have never, when I made a video the other time and I said, I have never met anyone to beg them for money in my life. The reason why I made that statement is basically because there were hardships of my life that I've been through. I said something at some point. I said, when my father died when I was 8 years old, for good 8 years of our life or 7 years of our life, we were begging to feed. That was basically because it was my mother that was in that position. But I learned something quickly. I learned that that is the most embarrassing thing as a man, even though I am a child. For instead of me to be comfortable doing that, I said since I completed 15 or 16, I promised myself never to beg any man to feed. Because the reality is that those who give you money to feed, now they have a say or a control on your life in one sense, and then there is no chip on your shoulder for you to be able to build any success of your own, basically because there are people who are saving you out of all problem. The memory for you to actually become successful must come from the pain that you went through. And the only way you can understand that pain is as a man for you to crawl out of that pain by yourself. Occasionally, you may need an helping hand, but it should not be habitual. Lucky Udo has made his habitual just like VDM. And trust me, what day ago did we see on social media that white man, very white man, came to social media to beg? When last did you see C King came to the social media to beg? When did you see Very Dark Man? How many years ago? Is it up to 2 years now that Very Dark Man came on social media? Now, social media is becoming a begging ground. So, indirectly, for you, the stupid givers, what you are actually doing is you are indirectly telling people in Nigeria that today, try and do anything to become social media influencer, to be known all over the world. The moment you are known all over the world, you can take advantage of that to beg. Rather, for us to be training people that when you make yourself known to the social media public, what you should be doing is you should have a service that you can render or sell to them. And in that, there will be an exchange. Oh, a crisis happened. Now, there would have been, like somebody like Mr. Ibu, there is nothing wrong for Nigerians to have contributed money for Mr. Ibu. May he so rest in peace. There's nothing wrong about Nigerians contributing money for one guy that used to make video one time that they say he drinks a lot of gin. There's nothing wrong about those ones. But there's something wrong when a man with his two hands, his two legs, everything are working, just came up. He's living in Abuja, and he just came out and said, I don't have money to pay for my rent. My rent has expired. And you guys are contributing money. Are you guys sick? Obi Kubana, are you sick? All of you that contributed the money that he came out to appreciate, you guys, are you sick? You always want to be Mazi Tunde had not. I'm not surprised about that, because I know he has to keep his Instagram going. And that's why Nigeria, we have weak men that cannot think for themselves, that expect the government to think for them, that expect everything to be done for them. You guys are the ones energizing it. And I know some of you will be like, should be one day you go reach your turn. Thunder fire, you shuku. I am not in the rank of people that, except God, deliberately want to turn his back against me. You see, when it's a situation of, somebody's child is in the hospital, children did not go to, or children's school fees are yet to be paid. Lucky Udu is an individual. Lucky Udu, did he show us that he's married? Did he show us that he has children? So as a single man with his complete body, with a social media presence, this same guy has YouTube. My YouTube channel, I manage my YouTube channel. It's not, maybe in 2 months, maybe sometimes I see $150, $300. Occasionally, I don't even know how it goes. But I'm more interested in where are there problems in Nigeria and how do I bring solution to those problems in exchange to be able to make money. This is how business has always been. So if you want to be influential and you want to start advising people, you take your money, you travel here, you want to meet people. When people were giving you money during those times when you were making money, did you come to the public to tell the public that you are making it? Where VDM, they say VDM gave you 500,000. Why won't he give you 500,000? She's somebody that the whole Nigerians have started turning against. Why won't he seek for favor? All those 48 laws of power, use all those kind of things to just manipulate people one more time. I'm not surprised about it. And trust me, if Lucky Hudu deliberately said, this is the money I want to invest, I want you guys to support me with this money because I want to build something like this. These are the people that I have taken in place. This is a business I'm trying to build. And in this business, I'm trying to employ 5-10 people. This is our strategy. The long term of the business, this business will strive for 20 years. This is our plan and blah, blah, blah. If Nigerians contribute to that, there's nothing wrong about it. I would deliberately contribute. I would give him ₦1 million. We just come to the public, hey, I need help, and everybody jump like idiots just to prove that you have the money. No wonder Buhari said that Nigerian youth are lazy. Every one of you that Lucky Udo has called to thank you, you are lazy mentally. And if you can see the proof by the weight that you pull, basically because you are rich, you can't control your appetite of feeding. I am almost, I'm a serious millionaire. But do you see how everybody say every day that I look like an hungry man? That's discipline and principle. And most of you don't have it. Money na water. May not continue to give. Weak all the Nigerian youth, every day people come out and say, blah, 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 blah. Weak everybody, give, keep giving. I will give people scholarship. I give more than, that's it, eight or 9 people scholarship for joining my cybersecurity training. Scholarship to learn and become skillful. You guys would not do that, but when you see a public figure, so the public figure will come and say, hey, Mazi Tunde head not, he gave me 2 million. This one he gave me. What will you do with the 2 million? Agbolo show at the end of the day. You will all learn, and they will all learn in the what? Hardware be very dark. And you Galatia.